up, good people? Huge shout out to Checker Flat Porsche for allowing me to review the 1994 Porsche 928. What up, good people? Today we're reviewing the 1994 Porsche 928. This particular model wrapped in black. This is a V8, a 5.4 liter V8 engine. This thing is nice. It's a vintage 928. You have the headlights up here that look like it's like pointing up to the ceiling, and then you got your turn signals and your fog lights down there. That is nice. Look at that thing. This is in mint condition. And the crazy thing about it is they got the Maroni sticker right here. Now we're making our way to the side profile. For the length, 178 inches. This have a wheelbase of 98 inches. And you have disc brakes in all four corners. And the brake caliper is very massive for this time and year. So these is a 17-inch aluminum alloy wheel with a disc brakes in all four corners, and they're nice. They're staggered. It's thick in the back and non-thick in the front. So they 235/45 in the front and 265/40s in the rear. Now we're making our way to the back of the vehicle. This have 928 GTS Porsche written on the tail light. That vintage Porsche written on the tail light right there. You have dual pipes right there. And yeah, that is sexy. I think it's nice. Sitting in the showroom floor, looking pretty. And it is spotless.
Under the hood is a 5.4 liter aluminum block V8 engine producing 345 horses for the torque 369 at 4,000 RPMs. That power launched this 928 from 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds with a top speed of 171 miles per hour. And when it comes to fuel efficiency, let's just say efficiency wasn't exactly the mission, delivering 19 mpg on the highway and 12 in the city.
Now we're making our way inside the vehicle. Yeah, this is not a keyless entry. This is a key. You're greeted with gray leather seats. You have an analog cluster gauge. On the left, you have your gas and oil pressure. On the right, you have your battery and engine temp. In the middle, you have your RPMs with your MPH. Now we're bringing it back to your leather wrapped steering wheel. You have Porsche written on the steering. You have a button for your horn. So not, like most cars, it's like in the middle, the horn is in the middle. Now you got a button right there. You have your turn signal with your cruise control settings right there. You have physical knobs for your headlight switches. So to turn your headlights on and your interior dim. You have your rear defroster with your hazard lights, and then your physical key that goes in there to turn on everything. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Not saying that keys is delete, but you know what I'm saying? Nowadays everything is like a key fob or a card. 1994, you had memory seat setting, but you have your air vents on the door with your mirror control. And this is a pretty cool thing that the 1994s had. You have physical slots for coins. So you already know there was the silver dollars type deal. There was the dollar bills or the 50 cent. Then you got the quarter, dime, nickels. And then you have a light right there. You have your highs and lows tweezers right here with your door knob right here. $86,000 in filled plastic. That must have been that durable plastic back then. But yeah, $86,000. At least give me a chrome or something. But so this is not your center display. This is your center console right there. You have your air fan right there, physical knob to put your AC climate on right there, like high, low type deal, heat and cool. And then this is show you where your air will be flowing at. So you know your windows, your floors, and out the air vents. That is pretty cool. And then you have a little button right there for your key. Then you have a little button right here for your AC. So this is your radio, man. So this is where your tape player go into right there. Then you got your bass and treble right there, volume knob, and then you have your clock right there. And for your AC type deal, this is for your rear AC, your rear climate control. Cause this comes with rear climate control. You'll see in later of the video. So this is your cigarette lighter right there, your ashtray, and I think you put your little coins in there. I don't know what you'll put in there, but yeah, 1994. Yeah, that's what you'll be doing, puffing things down. So you have your shift lever. This particular model is a 4-speed automatic transmission. The top speed is 155 miles per hour. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Behind the shift knob, you have your window control with your moonroof control alongside your rear wiper. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Got little buttons right there, boom, boom, boom. You know, make sure you can't take your eyes off the road. So yeah, and they got little indentations. So yeah. Now we're making our way inside the center console. I'm guessing you had a bunch of cars back in 1984. You know what I'm saying? This is your center console. Yeah, business cards. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. I don't know what they'll put in this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have your glove box for your extra storage space. That is pretty neat. You know, I was not expecting that coming out that way, but that's pretty neat. And your glove box is carpet, so yeah, that was pretty cool. You don't know until you press the button. You're like, oh shoot, dang, that's what it is. So this is your air vent for your climate control right here that I was talking about. So this is your air vent right there for your passengers. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Who's sitting back there? Some legless passengers too? God dang. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sitting back there. And I'm 5'11", so yeah, that thing sit, yeah, that's what legless passengers right there.
Today, I have the 928 GTS 1994 behind me here. Two things special with the car that I wanted to go through with you guys. First is the history, and then just the overall condition of the car. Typically, an older car like this, 1994, 30 years old, is restored to be in this good of a condition. The 928 I have behind me here was all original parts, original paint, original motor. The only thing that we had to do to the car when we had it in the shop was change the carpet in it. Everything other than that passed with flying colors in our inspections, which really never happens on a classic car that's in its original state. Also, the history behind the car. Car belonged to the press or the photographer of the White House. Typically in the White House, every time there's a new term, new president, the press or the photographer changes. This guy actually served for 6 consecutive presidents. So this car was in the DC area for 15 years, commuting back and forth, the early morning briefings, the late night states. It's just the overall special car with a little bit of a special history behind it.
Once again, he shot the checker flag Porsche for allowing me to review the 1994 Porsche 928. If you need any information about him, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now always good people, browse the channel, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.